you guys hear that?
What?
I swear I just heard something.
What did you hear?
I think someone just hit play.
Turn my headphones on.
What?
While I'm on hold, we're gonna go ahead and finish this Crunch Bar.
Ready? All right, let me merge the call.
All right.
Gotta feed your vocals, you know what I'm saying?
Marco.
Polo.
Niggas.
Oh, wow.
What's up?
That's
Oh,
not
on
the
two
game.
different pages.
That is not the game.
How we doing today, guys?
Fairly well.
I'm good. I'm good.
Hmm.
I'm in recovery.
Oh.
You're in
I had,
recovery?
I had a rough couple of days.
Okay, well, before we get into that, before anything else, gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Kev's Never Seen It, the podcast where we are movie lovers, well, me and Jared are, and we look to correct the mistakes that Kevin has made throughout his entire life by finishing off what he started and watching all the greatest films of all time.
And the
My name
worst
is Mikey.
films.
This is Kevin.
And hey, I'm Jared, y'all.
Yeah.
There you go. How's that for an intro?
That was really good. You're getting good at this. I always had
mean-
a feeling you should be good at this.
I mean, like, you guys keep talking shit, and I'm tired of it, so I'm just going to give you exactly what you've been asking for. Quality.
Thank you. That's
Precision.
all I ask of you.
Rum.
The best.
And wine.
Rum? Wait,
What?
rum and wine tonight?
Of course, man. Jared, what's going on? Like, what's happening?
Oh no,
man?
I had a fun week. That's all.
Okay.
So what are you recovering from then?
I was drinking a lot.
Oh, that's. I don't see the issue then.
It's not an issue. It was great, but yesterday was full recovery day, and today I was like, I can have a drink maybe today, and now I feel great.
All right. There you go.
Means you,
Yeah,
as long as you tagged it up with some water and Gatorade, I think you'll be all right, man.
Oh yeah, I trust me. This isn't my first time, but like, yeah. When I say it's been rough, it's just like that last day is always like, oh.
I feel like once you get over 25, you ditch the Gatorade because you realize Pedialyte holds it down a little bit better.
I put someone on
Does that
Pedialyte
really
this
work?
Week. It is the best. It is the best. Like I put someone like one of the people I was like hanging out and partying with this week. Like he felt like crap before we started drinking. And I was like, bro, get yourself some fucking Pedialyte, sip on that junk for like an hour, you'll be back. And he was back.
Yeah,
but then he went to
adjusting my headphones, I
the
just hung up
7-Eleven
on them,
brand, which is
so that's
Electrolit.
cool.
Do not.
No,
If you're going to short
but-
yourself on anything, I get it, be frugal, but
Yeah.
things that you should never short yourself on, cheese,
idiot.
toilet paper, and Pedialyte.
I think I
Treat
fucked
yourself.
up,
I'm sorry, was the first thing you said cheese?
a couple times now.
Yes, get good cheese. Don't get American slices. Get you some real cheddar. Treat yourself.
Like a sharp cheddar?
A sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, just get real cheese is what I'm saying.
I'm not. I kind of like a mozzarella.
Damn.
Mozzarella is good too,
Kinda
but
like
that's
we're
also
about
a
to get a
real
good
cheese.
story
Really
right
just look
there.
at the package.
You
If
guys
it
will
says
stay here.
slices on it, it's not cheese.
Meanwhile, I keep fucking.
Interesting.
Same with ice cream. If it says dairy dessert,
new
it's
name
not
of the
ice
show.
cream.
Whoa.
fucked it up again.
Wait, dairy dessert? I've never seen that.
So actually, you probably seen it a lot, but you never notice it. But like Breyers makes ice cream, and then they make dairy dessert. Dairy dessert has a lot more preservatives. It's usually lower calories, so it sells better. But legit ice cream will say ice cream on it. Legit
I don't know
cheese
if
will
they
say
know
cheese.
that I'm not on the call
That's
yet.
your pro tip
'cause
for the
they
day,
sure
y'all.
haven't tried calling back yet.
The more you know, sir.
Jesus. That's what happens.
Thank you,
when
Kevin.
they
How
you guys,
too
man?
much, they don't really realize.
That was
what
me.
you got
That was
on.
Jared.
Oh, was that Jared? I thought that was Kevin. Because he was
know.
singing. He was doing like a beat thing before we started.
I will say, like,
Let's see
I
what
listened to last week's episode, and
Oh
that
my
part where
god!
he was
Wait,
like,
wait.
where he-
Wait.
What?
Did you drop off?
Yes. I've
Son
been
of a
sending
bitch.
messages in the fucking chat.
I don't
Wait
check my
out.
phone. Hold
Oh.
on.
Can you merge me in, or you got to start it over?
Jared,
I'm here.
so Kevin fell off while we were talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will hear the clip. I was like, see, this is what I was like. I don't think they noticed I'm gone, and I was like, that's what happens when you're a little too quiet during the podcast.
Yeah, maybe we should
don't
talk a
notice.
little bit more. That way
Just
it's a
take
little bit
it
more
off.
interaction. Maybe it's just like a nice little hum in the background. Something, Kevin.
Yeah.
Because we were going
No,
into a
that's-
depth conversation. I'm like, oh, Kevin, thank you so much for, introducing that little bit musical tune. And then Jared was like, no, that was me. I was like, oh, that's funny because Kevin was singing before this and then you called me.
There you go. Sing that.
But no, I was going to say, Kevin, I'm glad you're back because I was just about to say something. Like, remember last week when you were like whispering, like ominously, and I didn't I was listening to the episode and I forgot you did that, and I thought the whispering was in my head again. Got me twice.
That's fucking hilarious.
But Kevin,
how you guys doing?
Kev, how was your week?
It's been wild. Work's been crazy. Yeah, work is back to being work. So
Is it just getting like on your last nerve kind of thing, or what's going on?
very much so. Very much so. Work is work. Work is work. Thankfully, we have short weeks, and I get to restart over the weekend and just get mentally prepared for the following week. So, yeah, we're gonna get through that. But other than that, life's good.
Sorry, it's been rough for you though, man.
I almost switched it up for the show tonight.
What you mean?
Oh.
With my drink, I almost paired it with some ice cream, and I was like, you know what? I was like, that spoon clanking noise probably is not going to be a good background. But maybe that'll be
Spoon
the
against
background
teeth noise.
Maybe that's the background noise y'all know that I'm here. Like, oh,
That'd have been fine.
Fat boy's
Oh, there
eating
you go.
still. He's still
No,
here.
He had another spoonful. That's good.
No,
Still
go do
here.
what you got to do, man. Go get yourself some artificial happy right now. It's fine.
Get you some dairy dessert.
Ooh, delicious dairy dessert.
But so what are you drinking?
What did I pour? Crown.
Crown. Okay.
Yeah. I think I
Yes,
did,
nice.
like,
That's classy.
Like 4 shots of regular Crown.
Okay. I got I went to with my Lucy Juicy IPA just because just like the past couple of weeks, it's hot as balls and my closet is hot. But I also have a big glass full of Jameson because I know that Kevin's gonna say some shit that's gonna make me need to take a drink. So
Uh-oh.
the beer is for sex. The beer is for maintenance. The bourbon is just for my own brain.
Are you afraid that
Or the whiskey.
Kevin's going to talk so much shit about this film, or what?
We'll get into it. But what are you drinking?
okay.
How's your week been?
Interesting.
Who, mine?
Yeah.
I mean, regular kind of week with the kids, kind of thing like that.
Nice.
As I said before, I'm sipping on wine and rum again. I just went ahead and polished off the bottles, said fuck it, poured them both into the same cup, and said which one will be the most powerful flavor. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Look, it's
This
it's
nigga
been
just played Twister with his
It's
The
been a
beverage.
couple
bartender in me
days,
just
man.
the bartender in me just double taked. So you what?
I just poured it. Like, the color is purple, and that's fine.
Honestly, if you would have just threw some Coca-Cola in there, you'd have American sangria.
No, thank you. No, I don't want.
No,
that.
it's really good.
That
No.
really would be.
No, I'm good on that part. But
Okay, that's
no,
fine.
it's just been a week, and then I love my kids, but they're getting to that age, and so it's just like Dad needs a drink or two, or just pour it in.
That makes me
yes.
scared. I drink this heavy before then. God forbid the day.
Well, this is my
No, it's
second
usually-
cup, so
Your second cup of rum wine?
and wine, yeah. No, I started before I think I started at 4:00, getting everything set up and ready, and then I was just sipping on the side, and I was just like, I think it's time to refill this.
Well, damn.
So this is going to be a fun one then.
Oh, I'm already having a blast. You have no idea.
Ugh.
All right, guys. We've had fun catching up. What are we watching tonight? Or should I just go ahead and say it?
This is you.
It is. Guys, I don't know how you felt about this, but this is absolutely one of my top 10 films, to be honest with you.
Fair.
This evening, we are watching Burn After Reading. This is a early 2000s film. It's a dark comedy. I love this film. Like, the casting, the acting, everything is on point for me. And we can get into that into a minute, but I have zero complaints about this film, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I watched this movie once, like with movies that I've seen and I know that I like, I watch it once just for the nostalgia. And then I watch it the second time and I'm like picking it apart a little bit. But both times it felt like it was nostalgia, because the only reason I watched this movie is because it was a trailer on my Oh Brother Where Art Thou DVD, which was like one of the first Coen Brothers movies I ever saw. And I remember seeing it, I'm like, yo, Brad Pitt, John Malkovich, Frances McDormand, Tilda Swinton, like J.K. I just went through like half the cast, but like I recognized all these people. And I was just like, and the Coen Brothers are like they're the American version. Well, their movies are like the American version of, what's the name of that British director? I think I wrote it down. I can't remember. But he did like the Sherlock movies. He did Snatch.
Mm-hmm.
He did Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Guy Ritchie, that's his name. Cause he does like the multi-character storylines, the non-linear, where everything sort of like hits at a point, and it's like, you got all these characters, and Brad Pitt was also a big guy. Like, he was in Snatch. I don't know if Snatch is in, that might be part of the Lost tapes, isn't it?
Lost
I know
tapes?
we did that movie.
Yeah, we did that.
There's a couple
No, we did that episode. That episode is posted.
Okay. Because I know like there's a couple episodes.
Damn, I don't even remember that fucking movie.
Kevin,
What?
we watched it. Oh my god.
Okay, but this is my point. This is literally my point of why I watch movies the same day. When I tell y'all my memory is shit, I'm for real. This is a real deal.
Oh my god.
Oh man, so basically
So
we
we
have
could
like a limited timeline.
Wait. No.
Because your memory
Jared,
gets so bad.
What I'm hearing is that in 4 years, when we do repeat episodes, that it'll be like brand new Kev. It's not going to be a big deal.
This is true. We can.
Hey guys, we're doing a
now.
revisit on Snatch, and Kev's going to be like, I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever.
Oh man, wait till we watch The Exorcist again.
Oh Lord!
Oh, wait till October for that one.
I still think that is one of the best Lost Files ever.
I'm still honestly working on that one, to be honest with you guys.
That was going to be
I'm
rough.
going to see if I can bring that one back. I know, but I still. If we can do if we can redo that episode, I'm totally fine with that. But I'd like to put in a segment just for that where we have the original audio.
The original audio, like that was.
Yeah.
The glory days, the youth.
Yeah,
the
last
youth
year.
Kev's
Awesome.
never seen it. But Halloween's gonna be fun though. But
You mean
anyway,
before we had
Kevin,
segments? Yeah.
Before we were just talking about how awesome a movie was.
Like, this is so cool. I like this part. Did you guys see this part? Did you know
This
this?
part's good.
No, I did not know that. This is so cool.
Yeah. We're still in the growing phases, but we weren't a larva back then.
I mean, we're still larva-ish.
We're making the cocoon, I would say.
You're being generous.
I am.
All right, Kev, real quick, what did you think of the movie?
Oh God, let me get my bourbon or my whiskey ready.
Take a swig, nigga.
Oh God,
It was all right.
Just all right.
Maybe I would appreciate it the second time around, but it was like a kiddie roller coaster at King's Dominion. It was just like, man.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Really? Like, this didn't grab your attention at all?
Nah, I actually got really sleepy in the middle of it.
Oh, Kevin, I
What?
fucking hate you.
but that's the thing, and I knew that this was kind of going to be a thing with this because one of the things, because I love Coen Brothers, Mikey, you love Coen Brothers, right?
Yes.
They are kind of an acquired taste, the same as Guy Ritchie. Like,
But I honestly
there's a lot-
thought that this would get on Kevin's radar. I really did.
I know
No,
it
I'm
seems
not-
he picked
so-
as his favorite.
So But literally at the 39-minute mark, I made a note. This shit's kind of slow and boring.
Oh my
Like
god!
that's how fast it was for me.
It's a lot of talking. It's like Quentin Tarantino. I was talking to someone about this the other day. I'm like, I can't remember who said it, but they likened Quentin Tarantino movies to literally just people talking at tables. That's Quentin Tarantino. It's people talking at tables. Every movie, like the most iconic scenes are people talking at tables. Kill Bill, Uma Thurman talking to Vivica Fox, and then her talking to David Carradine, may he rest in peace. Reservoir Dogs, the tip scene, Pulp Fiction, the diner scene, Django, Inglourious Bastards, like all the big scenes is just literally people talking at tables. And I can see why that can be boring. And I just know Coen Brothers, it's a lot of like real, it's dialogue heavy. I know,
but I feel like it's a dialogue that you can appreciate. I really do.
If you appreciate dialogue, Kevin.
Did you guys already push play, by the way?
Absolutely. So typically what I do is like I wait for us to start talking about the movie and then I'm like, all right, we're cool. Green light.
You know, I don't even know when to push play, to be honest. I ask.
I push play.
Jared,
What
minute marker are you at? I'm trying to see something real quick.
2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Damn it. Okay.
Because this is the first thing I wanted
seconds.
to talk about. I got to this part and then I paused it because I knew I wanted to talk about this part. Because it's the entrance to one of the best. Well, actually, before I get into it, can we get into the cast? Because the cast is fucking phenomenal.
Sure, absolutely. All right, I'll go through the cast real quick. We got George Clooney, Frances McDormand, Brad Pitt, John Malkovich, Tilda Swinton, Richard Jenkins, Elizabeth Marvel, David Rash, J.K. Simmons, Oleg Krupa, Michael Countryman, Kevin Sussman, J.R. Horne. J.R. Horn.
Damn.
Horne. I just went straight for horny. My bad.
You degenerate.
Jesus.
Hamilton Clancy, Armin Schultz, Pun Bandhu, Carla Mosley, Jeffrey Demon, whatever. Richard Poe, Carmen M. Herlihy, Raw Arenas, Judy Frank, Sander Texie, and a grouping of background characters.
Now, just one of the first facts I learned about this, because I was doing my research and everything, and I'm like looking up, because one of the things I like to look up is who else was considered for these roles, right?
Yeah.
This movie was like made for these actors almost. The only people that roles weren't really wrote for and they were like chosen was Tilda Swinton's character and there's someone else. I think John Malkovich's. Oh no, it was only Tilda Swinton. It was only Tilda Swinton. She's the only one whose character was not legitimately meant for her.
No, because Osborne Cox, that is John Malkovich.
They wrote John Malkovich for John Malkovich. They wrote Brad Pitt's character, Chad. They wrote it for him. Frances McDormand, they wanted her to be like, they wanted to make like a version of, Linda Tripp, who was part of like the Monica Lewinsky scandal. And then like while the whole Monica Lewinsky scandal was going on, she got like all these cosmetic surgeries done. Like they did that for Frances McDormand because they were just like, she could play the fuck out of that role. Like there was almost no one that they went to and made these roles for that they had to consider somebody else for. And that just goes to show just how people feel about Coen Brothers movies.
Can I say something? So you're telling me that when they sat down and did the casting, they said this person would be perfect for this, and that actor said, I would love to do this role.
Yes. Like, and most of these actors have done Coen Brothers movies before. Brad Pitt was one of the few that hadn't done a Coen Brothers movie before. John Malkovich and also Tilda Swinton, but George Clooney's been in a bunch. They have that same connection with actors that, I hate to bring them up again, but Quentin Tarantino. Like, you see a lot of the same actors every single time. Guy Ritchie, you see a lot of the same actors every single time. But the Coen Brothers have like this appeal where you're like, as an actor, you're like, this is going to be a fun ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I watched I watched 2 interviews by this dude on YouTube. I can't remember what his, I think it's called The Movie Man or something like that. And his interviews are incredibly annoying because the dude is just like so pretentious and full of shit and his questions suck. But I was watching it, and like the one question that he asked both of them was just like, how did it feel like being in a Coen Brothers movie? And they were both just like, kind of always wanted to.
What do you mean?
And like, they always wanted to sort of be in a movie. Like, they always wanted to be in a Coen Brothers movie because they have like they're an eclectic director group. Like, they do, like, for those who don't know, the Coen Brothers have done No Country for Old Men. Like I said, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Like, they have multitudes of movies that are just, they're all kind of classics now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they're going to be good. Oh, and also to tie into our Ash versus Evil Dead kind of thing, that Evil Dead episode we did, they're really good friends with Sam Raimi.
Thank you very much for that, Jared.
Sam Raimi is a king.
Just real quick to jump back real
what
quick.
Jared said.
Go ahead, Kev.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. If you guys had to give it a different title, what would it have been?
Ooh. I honestly, I wanted to take the title that I was going to use from one of the reviews I read. And I actually did good this time. Like all of the reviews I read were on accident, and none of them showed any Rotten Tomatoes. So,
well, good. No cheating this week.
No cheating this week. And last week when I tried to cheat, or when I accidentally cheated, it still didn't work. So, but they called the review was No Country for Odd Men.
Okay.
Because that's like a play on No Country for Old Men, which is another thing. I was gonna call this Karen the movie.
Karen the movie?
Yes, because every person is a fucking Karen. Like the new thing with, well, not new, but like the Karen thing. I need to speak to the manager kind of thing, right? Frances McDormand is a fucking Karen. Tilda Swinton has the Karen haircut. The people who are listening know. And it's just all people shouting at people on the phone. And they're just like these, and it takes place in DC, where we're from here. We know it has some of the most pretentious, arrogant, ignorant people in the country.
Entitled.
And yes, and like they all feel that way. And so I was just like Karen the movie.
Self-righteous.
Everyone feels they deserve something. And everyone feels like they deserve something. When literally this movie could have been 15 minutes long of like, Chad was just like, hey, I found this disc in the gym floor. I don't know whose it is. Maybe we should put a note up or something. And the movie would have been over. But Chad felt like he deserved something.
No. It wasn't Chad. It was that bitch.
Oh, the Mexican dude.
No, it wasn't even the Mexican dude. It was the
Mexican dude.
What the hell was her name? I think her
Frances
name was
McDormand.
Linda. Yeah, Frances McDormand.
Linda Litsky.
Yeah, Linda. She's the one who really like pushed that subject.
Well, the only reason that the seed was planted in her head is because when Chad showed up in her apartment later on in the movie, he's like, maybe we could get that Good Samaritan money. He was hoping that he would get a reward, not blackmail a person. He still wanted something, but like literally Frances McDormand got 2 people killed.
We'll talk about that later. Kev, what would you have called this?
I don't know.
It took me a second too.
No loose ends?
No loose ends.
That's actually really good.
I like that. I really do.
Because honestly, the movie could have had so many if it wasn't for the god, J.K. Simmons.
Okay, like, was that off the top of your head, Kev?
Yeah.
That was good. I appreciate
That wins.
it. Like, that really good.
All right.
That wins. No Loose Ends by the Coen Brothers. But yeah, like I said, we're at the 2-minute mark. And,
you're at the 2-minute mark?
Well, like around, I stopped at the 2-minute mark because I wanted to bring this up. But
Okay.
this is when Cox shows up and he essentially fires / gets quit. Or he gets fired / quits. And he has like his meltdown. And another cool little fact, just to tie it back into, I think when we did the Departed episode, it was the Goodfellas episode, where I got the F word count.
Mm-hmm.
62 F words were used in this movie.
That's
Most
it?
of which by John Malkovich, and the most at one point in this first 2 minutes, where he shows up and he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And why is like he's just like he goes off, like he goes absolutely insane. Like I'm part of the John Malkovich fanboy club. I love him. He's great. He's great in everything he does. Everything he touches is magnificent.
Did you watch Space Force?
I have watched all of Space Force, yes. And doesn't he dress just like how he does in Space Force?
Yes, he did.
And that was another little thing. You can see the decline of Osborne Cox's mental stability as it goes on, because he starts off 3-piece suit, bow tie, and by the end of it, he's in boxers and a half-wrap bathrobe and slippers.
Yeah.
But, like, he's great. And he plays the same... He's one of those few actors who can play the same character, and I'm totally okay with it, because the character is not incompetent and they're not tropey. Like, John Malkovich always claims, like, what's up?
Don't you dog Will Smith later. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it.
I got it out.
No.
I got it out.
I'm just throwing it out there. You and your double standards.
What do you mean?
Are not existing here.
No, it's not a double standard.
You're okay. Oh my God. Yeah, it is. If you're okay with him doing the same role every time.
But that, like, Tom Cruise, like, there are people who do it. And there are people who make a character and they can continue to play it, but then there are people who just play themselves. That's what it is.
Maybe they're playing their hand to get paid.
I understand that.
Okay.
That doesn't deserve an award. I don't think that John Malkovich, like, I would not put John Malkovich and Will Smith in the same wheelhouse, because...
No, absolutely not.
Like, they're not the same. They're not the same.
No.
There are... Don't even get me started.
Okay,
I got
so
my
then
Will Smith shit out last time.
Let's just cut that tie then. Kev, let's go into revenue.
Fine.
Will Smith is shit.
Fine. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm going to
Next subject.
And the budget... Fuck you, Jared.
Sorry.
The budget, $37 million.
Okay.
That's not as high as I thought it was going to be.
Well, oh shit, just lost a headphone. Hopefully I don't hang up while putting it back in. Let's try.
No, you didn't. We
I can still hear you. Still hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap headphones for the next recording. Anyways, budget, we got the $37 million. Opening weekend, $19 million.
Really?
I mean, I guess it's okay.
I guess.
But then domestic, it did recover. It did $60,353,347.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really, really good.
That's international.
Ooh.
Do you think it did better or worse overseas than $60 million?
Wow. I think that, I don't know, like, because it's a dark comedy, but this was sort of made like in the same.
Yeah, but
vein
you could definitely. I feel like you could definitely get your money back, like in England, because they're into that kind of dry, dark, comedic kind of film.
And it's also spy shit, which people love. Like spy shit, kind of like
what spy shit? There's no spy shit.
This is all about spy shit.
It's barely about spies. It's about ignorant morons who can't get their lives together.
But this, like, the Coen brothers actually said that it started off as them saying, let's do a spy movie.
They did not do a good job then.
But that was the thing. They started off saying, let's do a spy movie because we've never done it before. And then they started thinking, like, okay, who do we want in this spy movie? And, like, they made the roles, and then they built the story around it, and the story changed based on who they cast. and who they thought would be good for it. And by the end of it, it turned into a dark comedy. But the point is, there is still, like, there's subterfuge, there's secret files, there's the Russians, there's the CIA, like, it's technically a spy movie, even though it's still qualified as a...
So, does that mean it's gonna be over 60 million international or under?
I'm gonna say under.
I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say 70.
All right. So I'll start with this tidbit since Mikey wanted to bring up overseas a little bit. I'll start with the UK. The UK did make the most outside of the United States. But let me be clear, it was only by $100,000 over Germany and $800,000 over France. So those two were not far behind.
Mm-hmm.
But Mikey did barely get it right. Jared said 70. It's incorrect. It did $103,373,555, bringing your worldwide total to $163,728,902.
$130 million profit.
$103 million overseas completely blew out the U.S. by over 35. Like, it was ridiculous. I'm sorry. It was 43 million over.
That's
my apologies.
I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to respond to that. That's just how outrageous. Other
countries like spies more,
but it's not a spy. It's not directly a spy film. To me, it's not directly a spy film. I understand that it has like those elements to it, but whatever they started with, they completely veered off track.
I know, and I'm glad they did.
With that, UK did 12.7 million. Germany did 12.6, and then France did 11.9. So those were the other top ones.
Whoa, okay. I'm not a math person, but I just also forget how many countries are in Europe, and that's a lot of fucking money that just came from a bunch of random ass countries. If those are like the top three, that just means that like every other country saw it, and it also equaled up to more than America paid.
Like it breaks it down. You got Austria, Bahrain, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Egypt. Like, it goes on.
Jesus.
There's over.
Where'd you find this?
And then it's on our lovely source of Box Office Mojo. It does it for every movie, but this is. Yeah. So it'll do Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and it'll list all of those. And then when you go in, it breaks it down by Latin America, then Asia Pacific. Like, it's pretty sweet. It's a nice little rundown.
Okay. That's crazy.
And it shows you the opening weekend for each location as well.
I like that.
Man, it's so much money.
Yeah,
and from what I determined, they all loved making this movie. Like, everyone just had such a great fucking time making this movie.
It seems like it because all of them seem to bring their best game.
Well, like, that was the Coen brothers told them, unleash your inner knucklehead. Like, be the most, like, hard-headed person you can be. Because all of these people are just ridiculously dull. And they're just, they're just being as stubborn as humanly possible.
Stubborn, yes. Absolutely. Each one of them has this fucking gripe about them that you just can't get over. Like, each one of them, you have, like, this... I feel like this with every single character. Like, there's one thing, like, I hate about them.
Yeah. That was one of the things I was having trouble with we'll get into that when we get into the segment of favorite and worst character. But, they were all made to be, like, you're not really supposed to like them. Like, it was made that way. Like, but part of the reason I think also that the budget was kind of low, Mikey, you mentioned how that was kind of low. They did most of the filming in New Jersey.
I noticed that too. Like, none of this, like, barely any of this was filmed in DC.
Until you see, like, George Clooney's character, Harry, I think his name is, running around DC. Like, they did some of it in DC and most of it in New Jersey because George Clooney was filming another movie at the time. Mm-hmm. And he wanted to do both. They were also at the same time pinning No Country for Old Men. Like, they would alternate filming. One day they would do Burn After Reading. The other day they would do No Country for Old Men.
Shit.
They happened at the same time. And I can't imagine that. That's like
I
when
had
I
to
switched
see
from
what
the
the release
podcast.
time difference is on that.
I got it. Like, it's like when I go between the podcast and D&D. I got to be two different people.
All right. Well, let's go over favorite scene real quick.
Okay.
Joe, do you want to go first?
I mean, yeah, sure. So it was either going to be it was a tie for me at first, because I liked the first scene, the 2 minutes, where he just goes off and everyone, you're a fucking Mormon. Everyone's an alcoholic compared to you.
This is a crucifixion.
But I think I settled on 1 hour and I think it's 23 minutes. 1 hour, 23 minutes and 40 seconds. That's when Harry has already done a bunch of bullshit. Like, this is when he's already killed Chad. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. He already killed Chad. And, like, he starts freaking out on Linda. And just, like, his reaction was so awesome. And it's hilarious. He's so paranoid. Who are you? And then she's like,
Who you work for?
I'm just Linda Letsky. And he's like,
that was the only thing missing from her.
I was looking for this. I was looking for the gif of this, and I might have to make it, because him looking around and seeing all the people is like, it's the funniest thing in the world. And he's the most paranoid fucker. I don't know why he was paranoid. I don't understand why he was paranoid. Like, but that part was just super funny to me. And just like,
if there's not a gif of this, I would love to see a gif of this.
I'm going to make it if there's not. But like, it was the one time George Clooney legitimately has, like, and I remember when I first watched it, George Clooney has never made me laugh. Mm-hmm. He's a cool character. He's a good actor, but he's never like legitimately made me like laugh from the belly, I should say. And like, but him acting like a crazy person was perfect.
Okay.
But it was also a tie between that and literally the final scene. But I'll get into that later where that was awesome.
All right. Well, Kev, if you don't mind, I'm going to go second.
Rock and roll.
All right. So this was actually kind of rough for me. I actually had 4 favorite scenes, but...
God damn.
Me too.
Yeah, like, but I'm going to go with my third one, which is at 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 25 seconds.
25 seconds. I wonder if this is... Yep, I knew this was going to be... I have a note in my book that's like, this is going to be someone's favorite scene.
Dude, because this is so fucking real. If you...
It's
I don't
really
care who you find in your fucking closet, you're shooting him in the fucking head.
I mean,
you know, you're going to have an honest reaction. Dude, that was an honest reaction. That was some real shit.
That was a real legitimate honest reaction, but like, yes,
well,
you're right. You know, you're right. I'm not even going to...
If you are a person who owns a gun and you have your gun on you, are you going to hold back or are you going to shoot this fucker in the head, not realize what you just did, and then go back and assess the situation?
You should always try to not shoot the gun if you can.
No. His reaction to that situation was instant. Like, he doesn't even realize he shot the guy in the head.
And that's the thing. Like, that just goes to show that he's been carrying a gun for years.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't discharged it and la 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 la.
Yeah, like he said, I have never discharged it in all my time. And I'm just like, you should have a little bit more trigger control. Why was your finger on the trigger?
I mean, yeah, but still.
Honestly, the main reason I thought this was going to be someone's favorite scene is because Brad Pitt tries to, like, smile and charm his way out of it.
Yeah.
Hey. And, like, he's like, oh, hey, what's that? Oh, boom.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm in your closet. I'm so sorry.
He could have, like, the whole time I'm watching that scene, I'm like, he could have left, like, 5 times.
Yeah.
He could have left, like, 5 times. If he would have just ran for the door the minute he was in the shower, gun or no, he could have got away, or at least not have been... Yeah. Might have gotten shot in the back, like...
Definitely not in the head. In the middle of the fucking forehead. That was a perfect shot.
So fucking good, yeah. He got him really good.
Kev, what about
And
you?
then he dropped his
scene.
gun like an idiot.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Kev.
So I'm actually going with the opening scene. That was
2
actually
minutes in?
probably my favorite scene. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean that kind of set the bar for me, and that's why I kind of was like let down for the rest of it a little bit.
God.
Just because like it came
wanted
out
to
so
see-
strong from the
You
gate.
wanted to see more of that, yeah.
I was like, damn. I was like, okay, it's a solid opening
then-
scene. I like this.
But then also, I think it's 43 minutes and 14 seconds. I think this is the part that I was talking about. It's when it's when it's when Osborne Cox and Chad meet. And
Son of
they're
a
in the
bitch. That
car.
was my other favorite scene. 43 minutes and 5 seconds.
There it is. And it's because this is like the same thing that happened in the first scene, where it's just John Malkovich ramping up and just becoming more and more aggressive. And that's why I love him. Like, he's a Karen. He's straight up Karen, and he's just like,
Well, then that also relates to 32 minutes and 55 seconds. Actually, one of my other favorite scenes, because that's when he's first waking up and they're calling him on the phone, and he's like, the
Yes.
security of your shit.
who the fuck are you?
Yes.
Oh, but wait, Kev, so you asked me if I've seen Space Force. Have you seen Space Force?
I just finished it probably like 4 days ago, 3.
And you
4
liked
days
it,
ago,
right?
something like that. Yeah, it was alright.
It was pretty good, right? Mike, you need to watch it. It's
terrible.
really good.
Space Force?
If you like John Malkovich, and honestly, I don't know how you might feel about Steve Carell.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
You
John
like Steve
Malkovich was in that.
He's
That's
he's like
acquired.
the second most important character, but I love Steve Carell and I love John Malkovich. It was perfect for me. It's
It was
great.
Solid.
It's like seeing
Wasn't bad.
It was
it's
alright.
Michael from The Office. I liked it.
It's good
But
to
remember,
be
this
black on the moon. Sorry.
It's good
Sorry.
to be black on the moon. Oh yeah,
Sorry.
definitely.
My bad. Anyways, back to our fucking movie.
But yeah, like right here, like when John Malkovich like wakes up and he's like just he went full spook. Like he didn't give them any information. He was just like, "Who the fuck are you?"
are you?
Yeah.
Well, no.
But,
You gotta say it properly. Who the fuck are you?
That wasn't
I love
bad.
John.
That's actually pretty good.
You have to
God, he's
enunciate
good.
every single word. That's the only
Yes.
difference.
And I don't know if that just like alludes like to like some sense of intelligence, but he always seems like the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah, of course. No, that's John Malkovich. That's just him.
That's his character. Yeah, like, but oh fuck, I had something, I lost it. Never mind. Keep going.
All right. Well, then let's go over awards real quick. Maybe
Okay.
you can pick something back up. Gentlemen, out of 32 nominations,
Damn.
Wow.
over under 15.
Go ahead, Kev.
Over.
I'm gonna go under.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna go under, and I'm gonna try to call it at 12.
Call
Nope,
it 12,
19.
12 and 19.
12.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Out of 32 nominations, we have 8 wins.
Damn.
Lame.
Is that not surprising to you, Kev?
Yeah, I just figured because of how much money it made that it did a little bit better, you know. That's all.
Most of them are best supporting voice actors, though.
Voice actors.
Yeah.
Oh, because the
very
phone
interesting.
conversations, I guess?
Yeah. And then they definitely got an award for best casting and top 10 best film.
Wow.
Fair enough. Impressive.
Which then leads us right into most hated scene. Kev, you
I'm
want
just
to go
gonna
first
say-
this time?
I'm just gonna make it easy. I didn't have one. I really looked for one. I really wanted to find one scene that I truly did not like. And My problem was, like, with the Coen brother, you have to, like, take it all as one thing. And I couldn't find one part I didn't like. It all went to the story. It's all plot-driven.
Mm.
So, I'm disqualified. But go ahead, Kev.
So, I understand that aspect. I will have to say this. I don't have a hated scene because I feel like the scenes were necessary to get to the ending. Does that
Wait,
make
wait.
sense?
It's all
Yeah, no,
plot-driven.
you felt like the entire film was
there's
necessary.
not much that you could really cut. It was
Yeah.
just slow.
I like that.
For me, it was just slow.
It's a lot of
But
talking.
it wasn't like damn. Like they tied it in. They tried to, even though the parts that they were like talking and being annoying by dragging those scenes out, they did end up looping and like tying those scenes in to make them relevant.
The
You know
one
what
thing
I'm
the one thing I will say that was kind of unnecessary was George Clooney's character, Harry Farrer, making that sex chair.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
I'm
No,
not saying
it shows
something's
his
wrong with it.
fetish. No.
no,
It
it's
shows his
fine.
fetish for the dating site.
It's
Like that's
fine.
what he's obsessed with, and the way that he's giving a gift to his wife was
I
giving her
get it.
something that he's obsessed with.
I
Like
get
he's
it.
so full of himself. Like I don't know, it just fit his character in my opinion.
I get it. But
I
like
agree
that's
with
like
that.
the one thing that like never the one part of the movie, and like that's the weird part because I love the fact that he shows it to Linda and she's just like, it's genius. Like that was awesome. Like, but of all the things, that's like the one thing that literally did not have really much to do with the plot.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like making something nice for his
but-
wife.
I think
Answer me this, Jared. If that
Okay.
fucking chair had a mouth instead of a dildo, would you like it better?
I'm not saying that the chair is not important. I'm saying that the chair didn't have much to do with the plot.
if it had a mouth on it, though, how would you go about that? Would you lay down then?
No, it's just like
it would just
With, like,
instead of
handles that
coming
you pull
it would
up
go
on kinda
forward
thing?
and back.
no, he's
I don't
talking about
fucking
rimming.
know.
He's talking about rimming. And
I don't
we're
want
not
no
gonna get into
rimming. No, you mean
But,
tossing
like,
salad? No, thank you.
that. Yes. But like,
No.
but no, this is the thing about it. Like, the
This just
one thing
took
about
off.
that I tried to like
Might as well
put
massage
into
your
my
prostate
mind.
at that point.
Jesus.
Ugh. But the one thing about it that I always thought was like, I thought that was like him. That's what he was paranoid about. I thought that people were trying to. He thought people were trying to steal his idea.
About the fucking
Because
chair?
why else would he be so paranoid?
Because he already made the chair. Remember, he was saying that throughout the film. Like, somebody already made this shit and they were asking for so much money for it. He was just
That's
a
why
paranoid
I-
individual.
Yeah, that's just so weird. Like, and that was the one thing about it. I was just like, why is he so paranoid? He has a stable job and he's been maintaining an affair for who knows how long. You should
And
be
then
the
yet,
least
when he
paranoid.
finally gets caught by his wife, he's so surprised.
Yeah, and then he still goes and to the other woman.
Mm-hmm.
But
That part I did find interesting about the story. Like, as far as his character goes, still went through that whole thing, still went through that horror deal, still went to a different woman, 2 different women, to be honest, and then still didn't even try to contact his wife in regards to the whole situation.
I
3.
did say that George Clooney's character, honestly, if it would have been written by a different person, George Clooney's character's personality, Harry, is like textbook serial killer.
Is it?
Like just super smooth. He says the same thing to everyone because he knows it works. Like just
Oh, what kind of floors are these?
like how every chick every chick is just like, well, hello, beautiful, and then he always like, I love you, baby, and then like after he fucks, I think he might be able to turn in a run, and like he's just super like upbeat all the time. The allergy thing, I think the allergy thing was fucking fake. I think that's just another pickup line. Like when we're like 40 minutes and 55 seconds, he's like, I got the, I have this I go into anaphylactic shock and blah blah blah. blah.
No, what was it? It was gastric reflux or lactose reflux or something like that. Yeah, it was something
Lactose
weird.
reflux, and like it's just he could have just
You either have
if it was a
acid
different
reflux
movie,
or you're lactose intolerant. You can't have both.
and John Malkovich was the only one to call him on it. But
I love that. Such
but, like,
such
it was-
fucking intelligence.
So good. But yeah, the one note that I had was like George Clooney could totally have just been like killing people this whole time, especially since he's from DC.
I mean, there's even one point where he ditches a body, and we don't. The only people who really know about that is George Clooney and the other guys who are like interpreting the entire story.
Oh, the feds, the spooks.
Yeah, the ones who hide everything.
That was so great. That was honestly there was a couple of points where I was going to make the final scene my favorite scene, just because, like Kevin dubbed the movie, there were so many loose ends, and like it was just all the feds did was just make it go away. Yeah, they filled everything in. Burn the body.
Send them to Venezuela. Put them on the next fucking flight. I was like, God damn.
What is she? There are a lot of expensive cosmetic surgeries. Pay for it. And like that's why I believe, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Epstein did not kill himself, and he's not dead, and he's still out there somewhere. So, ladies, be careful.
Okay, so
Epstein is still out there.
All right, can we just say this real quick? As far as like the ending goes, do you guys feel at least satisfied with that?
I feel so satisfied because I believe that the government would handle it this way. This is like exactly how the government would handle it. It's just like, make it go away. This is so dumb. Make it go away. Pay the money. Do what you gotta do. Like, nobody, like, alright, so the only person that might cause a problem for the government is Osborne Cox, because he might come out of the coma with a full memory, in which case they'll just kill him in the hospital.
And this is why we need a sequel called Burn After Viewing. And basically, this is what you do, right? This is what you do.
Okay.
You get to decide whether Mr. Cox survives and comes out from what they think is going to be brain dead, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And here it is. And you guys are more than willing to steal my idea. Just pay off my student loans, maybe my house. I don't mind. It's cheap. So
just wait a couple of years. They're going to fucking they'll relapse. It's fine.
And basically, we're going to do a spinoff for Linda. Whereas this is all Linda's idea. Linda gets in with the gym owner. Hear me out. She's cool with the gym owner, right? The manager of the gym.
Yeah.
He loves her.
He's dead
he
now.
puts her in the will. Yeah. He puts her in the will.
Oh wow.
He puts her in the. You see where I'm going? He puts her in the will. So Linda gets the gym, and she gets her looks. So now she looks good, and she's able to sell the gym because she got the fucking surgeries for free. And now she's making money off the gym because everybody wants to come get a body like Linda.
I'd like, honestly, that just sounds like she'd be a side character in the Sex and the City movie 3. Yeah. Like, honestly, like, it's just like, it's not a good story. She got 2 people killed. Unless she keeps getting people killed.
Yes.
Because, she got people killed indirectly.
He's going to have to wake up, right?
She made them do what she should have been doing the whole time. It should have been her in that house.
It is fascinating how
don't matter, but when you see how she's not very distraught about dude being dead, like when she's in the park talking to Harry about it, she ain't upset.
No, she's
kind of just going through the motions. She's like, yeah, this is what happened.
Wait, 45 minutes and 13 seconds when John Malkovich punches Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
In the one of the interviews I saw. And this is one of the reasons that this dude is insufferable to me. The interviewer was just like, you punch Brad Pitt in the movie. Were you at all worried about harming that beautiful face? And I don't know who did it.
I'm more than sure the answer is no.
The dude, well, you have to be nice when you're promoting a movie. But like the dude who was, I don't know if he edited it or what, but he zooms in on John Malkovich's face when he asks it, and John Malkovich looks like he's about to fucking explode. Like he holds it back like that's like the dumbest fucking question. I am John Malkovich. I am a trained actor. I'm not gonna punch Brad Pitt in the face.
Smiling right now.
Like, it was so fucking stupid. But then he answers the question just like, well, I wouldn't do that. That would be expensive, wouldn't it? And then the guy's like, oh yeah, because you don't know who's got what insured these days. Like Kim
What
Kardashian,
the fuck?
Jennifer,
Get the fuck
Jennifer
out of
Lopez.
here.
Jennifer Lopez's butt is insured, and John Malkovich is just like, dear God. Like,
Fucking moron.
I love him.
Jesus.
I love him. He's a regular person.
Okay,
I
well
know that
then, let's go straight
What?
into favorite character.
it's not John Malkovich.
Okay, so who is it?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt?
Really?
I love Chad. Honestly, I love John Malkovich, but John Malkovich, like I said, and to just prove to Kevin that I'm not a hypocrite, John Malkovich is playing a character that he's played 1,000 times, which I love, which isn't bad. I love the character he plays, but Brad Pitt played a completely different character. Brad Pitt was like legit funny in this movie. The hair was because he did a commercial for like a hair product, and he came into the reading with the hair. And the Coen brothers were like, keep it. And also, his character made people, like, his character sparked a gym membership increase because people loved it so much. Because he's like, all he cares about is fitness.
That's just dumb.
I know, but Brad Pitt, like, this is the one movie I've ever watched because I love Brad Pitt. He's one of the few, like, universally loved actors that I truly like appreciate because he can play so many different characters, but he can also still like, all right, have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Mikey, not Kevin. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Nope.
You should watch it, Mikey. It's really good because the
I
characters
have
that
seen
he
it. What do you
plays in-
mean?
Oh, I thought you said nope.
No, that was Kevin.
That was me.
I told Kevin not to answer because I know he hasn't seen it. But like, would you compare the character that he plays in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to the character that he plays in Inglourious Bastards in any way?
No, not whatsoever.
I would say that they're kind of the same because he's all like they have the same accent. Like he can hit the same vein. He can hit the same vein, but you know it's still different. This is a very different Brad Pitt that's funny. And I like funny, super, like, caricature, like, Brad Pitt. It was funny. They had to, like, all right, in this scene where he gets punched in the face by John Malkovich, the person who was the costume designer for it had to literally make a badly fitting suit for him. Because she was like, even ill-fitting suits look good on Brad Pitt.
Why? Because it
So
looks
she
like
had
you
to-
just got that shit off of a fucking donation lot?
Brad Pitt just looks like he just wears suits well. So
yeah,
she
but
had
no,
to like,
I do agree. Like, I don't like him in that suit.
but that was like she had to cut it short. She gave him an ugly tie. Like she made it look bad for him.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was awesome in this. I like Brad Pitt in this. He's not like the only reason I picked him as this favorite character is because I had to pick someone, and he had the most things that had to do with the notes that I had already written. So Brad Pitt.
Fair. Kev, what about you?
Linda.
Linda?
Linda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because she was sneaky, she was skeevy, and she was all about her shit. At the end of the day, Linda ain't give a fuck long as she got her cosmetic surgeries.
And Linda won.
She said, hey, look, you know what? I ain't gonna say shit. Just go ahead and give me these 4 surgeries. We cool.
Oh my god, you're
They was
right.
like, I bet.
In the end, she
Linda
still
was
did
the
what
most
she wanted.
savage person in the movie.
She is, and honestly, she sacrificed so many people.
Dude, she was willing to manipulate others for herself. Kevin, you know
And,
what?
like,
Thank you
honestly-
for that. Like, I never put it into that perspective. Like,
She's
yeah,
the-
like, I
she's
knew
the-
that she was a very manipulative person, but she did, in the end, no matter who suffered, she still got what she wanted.
She's the ultimate Karen, man.
Yeah.
Still don't know what that means, but okay.
I'll don't worry. I'll spam you with memes.
Yeah, okay, sure.
But what did you think? Who was your least favorite character?
I mean, my most favorite character, honestly, is John Malkovich, because, you know, this whole situation spawned because of Osborne Cox.
This is true.
You know, like, that entire segment, like, even though if it's, like, a separate story, they all still mingle in each other's lives, which is fascinating to me, but, the number of people that did get killed wouldn't have been killed if Osborne Cox didn't write his memoirs.
And yeah.
You know, like Brad Pitt's character, he wouldn't have died if the whole thing didn't start. Linda wouldn't have got her surgery at the end if he didn't write that shit.
Right.
The owner of the gym, he wouldn't have died. Like, so many things spawn just from that.
Right.
Including, like, the affair, everything. It all spawned from that main character. Plus, I love the way he enunciates.
I love the way John Malkovich talks.
Yeah. So
He's
that's
one of
my
the few,
favorite.
I would say he's one of the few actors in Hollywood that has a gap and nobody notices. Gap in their
He has
teeth, I
one.
should say.
Huh.
I wouldn't say nobody would notice. I think people that work in the dental industry always notice.
Well,
But
I mean,
continue.
yeah, of course. Like I'm ex
Kevin's already
enforcement.
trying to figure out how to recommend that he needs to get braces.
I'm ex law enforcement. I still look at license plates and registration stickers. Like some things don't go away.
Jesus.
All right, guys, let's go into final facts. Jared, what you got for us?
Like I said, Brad Pitt's suit was like made to look shitty. 51 minutes.
I'm right there.
It's when he gets that phone call
Mhm.
on his cell phone, and I was watching it, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Do y'all remember Singular Wireless?
Yes,
Yes, I do.
I had
They
it.
were like that. I think they were bought by AT&T. I think,
Did
right?
they get? Was it AT&T? I was gonna guess T-Mobile.
No. They got bought out by AT&T.
AT&T, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just thought that was fucking crazy. But like when I mentioned that this movie was sort of made for these actors, the Coen Brothers. This isn't the first time they did this. The Big Lebowski was made for oh man, what's his name?
But that was such a
Jeff
good
Bridges.
fucking film.
Oh, I know.
know
Like they wrote the Big Lebowski for Jeff Bridges.
Have you seen it, Kev?
No, but
Oh,
rewatching this scene, you really put a point on Linda. It's another point to it validates everything I'm talking about her because she lies to him about not seeing the fucking movie.
She's a manipulative
And it's the same
bitch.
movie she already went to. That's what I'm saying. It's all about her trying to find a way to get this shit done.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that she wasn't effective.
You know what? I'm convinced, dog. My sequel is why she did all this.
Oh God,
She was
the
on a
Wonderful
mission.
Life of Linda Litsky.
Yep.
The Wonderful
You're gonna
Life
see
of
how
Linda.
she's actually a serial killer, but you get everybody else to kill for her.
Ooh,
like
Or she
that.
sets
That's
them
a-
up
like
to
that.
get
that's a
killed.
cult leader. That's like Charlie Manson.
Yeah.
I mean, based
But,
off how this film went, she could pull it off.
I see you, Linda.
And honestly, that scene right there, 52 minutes and 12 seconds where they're in the movie theater, and there's a, will you come down from there? And everyone laughs. He laughs like a person who doesn't know how funny things are, and he just laughs so hard. And I'm like, that is serial killer all over it. So this could just be the story of, it could be a love story between two serial killers. Which would have been great, but, you know, Harry's in Venezuela now. So both of the Coen brothers are out of St. Louis, so if you're listening from St. Louis, that's something you can be proud of. Tilda Swinton, who played, what's her name? I can't remember her name, but it's Harry Farrell's wife. Oh no, the one that Harry Farrell is like having the affair with. She can trace her lineage. Like they actually did the research and they traced her lineage all the way back to Robert the Bruce, King of Scotland. And for our true movie fans, they'll recognize that name from Braveheart, which is a historically inaccurate movie. Very bad, but the Robert the Bruce character is real. And she is related to him. Like, she's one of the few true, like, she's old blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like a direct descendant. And she's also one of my favorite actresses of all time. Most people only recognize her from Doctor Strange and the Endgame movie. But she's absolutely fantastic. She's one of my favorite actresses of all time. And this is one of the few times
She was
I've ever
also
seen
in
her played as a-
Constantine.
She was in Constantine. She played Gabriel.
Yeah.
She was
One of my
really
favorite
good at
roles
it
that
too.
she did.
Ah, God, I love Tilda Swinton. But So the way that they do the Coen brothers, the way they do their credits, because they do everything pretty much together, but one brother takes the director credit, the other brother takes the producer credit. Even though they do everything together, and the editing is done by a name called Roderick James, which is not a real person, but that's like a pseudonym that they use so that they can also get the editing credit.
Really?
They do almost everything themselves.
That is really cool.
And yeah, I had a bunch of stuff that I got because I looked up a bunch of Coen's brothers shit, and it's all about No Country for Old Men. So I'm gonna watch that again, not for the podcast, just because. But and also the last thing I got, hour 8 minutes. It's like the final scene of the whole movie, and it's just J.K. Simmons tying up loose ends, like Kev said, just like pay for it, burn it, get rid of it. Like, what did we learn? We learned not to do this again.
Yeah.
I wish we know what we did, but
So good.
so good.
Like, all right, no worries,
so-
no problem. All right, we're good. Everything's
got.
good here. All right.
Tie
Seems
it
like
up.
everything's
tie
wrapped
it up.
up.
Tie it all up.
Loose ends.
It's actually kind of scary because that shit probably happens.
It happens more often
It
than
probably
you would like to
did.
admit.
Yeah.
This is based on a true story. We just don't know it.
You just got to be
It's
that
not
jogger
based-
that day. Running past the house like, holy shit! And then just be like, okay, you're getting paid off or killed. Which one? Can I get paid off,
Like,
please?
honestly, dude, like Linda, like, and honestly, this goes back to what Kevin was saying. Like, Linda had the best ideas. All she wanted was the money. That's all she wanted.
She totally fucking got it, too.
She is like the chaotic, evil version of treat yourself.
You know what? If there is a scene that I hate, it's this scene right here at 1 hour, 8 minutes. Where does it start at? 21 seconds. When this motherfucker is doing these damn workouts, I'm back. I'm back. That's too much like Hitler dash. Like, come on, Hitler's
I was
loser.
looking, I was just like, he's hiling a lot of people right now.
Yeah, I'm like, you know
Yes.
what?
He's trying to get his swole on. What's
But
wrong
I
with
get
y'all?
it. You're trying to get
With the
your body
aerobics?
back because you're going through a divorce, so you want to look your best, right? So, like I said, it still pairs with is a necessary scene that's still.
But
not necessary.
they are also
not
hailing a lot
necessary,
of
but
shit.
it ties in. Like it ties in well. Like it makes sense of why it's there.
He's
It's
living
not
his best life.
necessary, but it makes sense.
I will say
Yes.
that Osborne Cox is living the life I want. I just want to live on a boat.
What the fuck?
Just live on a boat, write my book, drink, exercise. That's it. I just live on my
Yeah,
boat. I can go
he's
fishing.
not doing it successfully if he's putting an axe into somebody else's head.
Yeah, I know. He's not enjoying himself. But if I was there, I'd enjoy myself.
Can I say, start Jared, if you want to do that life, don't enunciate anything.
Don't enunciate anything?
Hell no.
Or
Yeah, just mingle it all together. Just mumble the rest of your fucking life. Maybe you'll succeed better.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, got anything else for us, Jared?
No, I'm done.
All right, let's go right into Rotten Tomatoes then. Ready, guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Drop that shit.
Out of 10, over under 6.
I'm going to go under 2.
2?
On Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah. Well, oh, wait. Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, wait. No, wait. Rotten Tomatoes, I'm going to go
That's
under.
out of 10.
I'm going to go 4. I'm going to go 4.
Wow. Okay.
No. 7. I keep thinking awards. I'm going 7. Over 7.
Fuck is happening? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking awards.
Well, we're gonna call this new segment "Jared Can't Be Wrong" because he gets fucking 5 guesses.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
We can go with my first one. I don't care.
You want to go with another guess? Go for it, man. That's fine. I think you got like 2 more chances.
I just don't want the show to end.
Good
So
lord.
I'm gonna end it because this is a dark comedy, right?
Yes.
So everybody knows the score is gonna be 669. Maybe 769, but it's gonna end in something.
Oh, I see. I see what's going
69.
on there. I see.
So I'll go with 669 just for the shits.
6.69?
Yeah.
All right. Out of 10, we are at 6.86.
Ah!
That was really close.
That was too close. Getting way too close on that. All right.
Yeah.
On an audience score, Jared, out of 5. Jared, out of 5. You get one guess out of 5. Over, under. 4.
Going under 3.5.
Okay.
Absolutely above, and I'm going to go stick with my 6.9, and I will go with a 4.69.
I was about to say, Kev, this is out of 5. Don't fuck up. Like 6.69 out of 5.
6.69!
The fuck?
No, I thought about going with the
Crank it up to
3.69,
11.
but I feel like the 4.69
All right.
is
All right, guys.
adequate, just for how much money it made.
So out of 5, we are at 3.44.
Okay.
God damn.
Very, very close.
Damn.
Very, very close. Which then leads us right into personal score. Kev, you get to go first.
I'll give it that 6.69. That's what I'm gonna
Son of a bitch.
It was
Summoning
cool.
Satan.
Just want to say 69, that's all. Just want to get...
It was cool, but it wasn't like it. I don't know. Like I said, it was just slow for me. I did like how they tied everything in and didn't make anything a waste. But it just it got slow. And
So is this, in all honesty, would you at least watch this one more time?
probably if I have to. I
You
wouldn't
should
do it
watch
by
it. You
choice.
should watch it on your
But
own.
I would do it if they were like, "Hey, the episode didn't record. We need to do this again."
Motherfucker.
I would watch.
Oh
it
wow! I think you should just watch it. Just watch it. Such a shame.
Okay. So we know where it's we know where it's at on his radar. That's fine. What about you,
You
Jared?
go first. No, you go first, Mikey, because you suggested it.
All right. So honestly, like I said, this is one of my top 10. I love this
Right.
film. I love the writing. I love the way that it ends. I love the way that it begins. So me personally, I give this a 9.1
Okay.
God damn.
because
All right.
I don't mind watching this again. Like I found this movie by accident. And I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched it every single time, and I've never just cut it off. I've never veered away from it. I've been watching it the entire time. It's something
might
I'll
watch
watch
it
from
again
beginning
tonight.
to end. Yeah. So it's just one of those films that I personally love. What about you, Jared?
I didn't want it. Like I didn't want to be the. I was gonna give it a 9,
Okay.
just because like it's everything that I love in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people. First off, it's people lying to each other. I love plot-heavy movies, like where you have to pay attention. That's why I like Guy Ritchie. That's why I like Quentin Tarantino. Like if you look away from Pulp Fiction for
You missed
10
it.
minutes, you're not going to know what the fuck's going on.
10
Why
minutes?
the
That's a
fuck is-
long fucking time.
I mean,
That's like an entire segment of the
Yeah, but, like,
story.
but say like, you put the movie on and like you go to the bathroom and like you check on the food that you're cooking and you smoke a cigarette and come
You
back.
pause.
That could be 10 minutes.
you
You
pause
can
that
pause,
shit.
but I know people who there are movies that I can leave on and not pause and I'm fine. Like anything that Coen brothers do, Guy Ritchie does, or Quentin Tarantino does, you cannot do that. You have to pause it. Like, and that's part of the reason why I love those movies. Like the movies you have to pay attention to. I'm watching The King on Netflix right now, and I don't
I'm
think
assuming you're
Kevin
pausing
wouldn't-
that shit.
I have to because it's like 2.5 hours long, and it's literally it's medieval politics, which I can understand. A lot of people would find boring, but I love history and that kind of stuff, so I love it. I would never suggest this movie to Kevin, like ever, because like it's a lot of talking. But I like that kind of shit, and I like plot-driven story dialogue. So a 9. The only reason I don't give it more, no tits.
Fuck. All right.
I just knew you was gonna bring that up. I was like, man,
Gotta find
Could've
those
been a 10.
titty-ridden
high on
movies.
Jared's list for no tips.
I mean, we
Could've been
gotta
10.
find something that's not porn. So, I mean,
No, you
once
have
we
to find
find
like a legitimate. You have to find a legitimately good movie that has like everything, like great storyline, good action, good dialogue, and hits. I don't think the movie
Ooh.
exists, honestly.
Are you sure we can do another podcast called Kev's Never Beat It? That'd be fun.
Oh, I do not want to do a porn podcast. No.
Oh, come on. Could be fun.
No.
Be a lot of dead silence.
Oh, wait.
Jesus.
Go to 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, just hold it right there. Hey, can you put it back like
clap.
15
Seal
seconds?
clap.
No. Put it back another 15.
Everybody
No,
seal
go
clap.
put it back.
I'm putting this GIF on the Instagram.
Just instant loop.
Yeah. But
All right, guys.
But no, it was really good. I love this fucking movie, and I love anything Coen Brothers. So it's kind of a shame, but
You're good. One of my favorite segments, guys, just because of the title. Kev's Minute Marker Madness.
ooh, what you got, Kev?
Oh shit! I forgot about this segment.
How?
357. I don't know, man.
Didn't you name
All you have to
it?
do is all you have to do is just like go over your notes.
I know, because they're broken down. So we got 357. That was an opening scene. Me likey. Whoop whoop. 1415. God damn, that monitor big as fuck.
Oh man, yo, that early '90s computer.
Yeah.
Oh man, I look at that and I'm just like I can remember how heavy it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was heavy as shit.
Yeah. Exactly. So then if you go to 1833, they're going over her dating profile and the guys that look good. 1833 is when he starts snorting because he's laughing at her. But I don't know. It was the snort that got me. I don't know. That shit was funny to me.
That's why Brad Pitt was awesome. Like he was like legit funny.
Yeah. He did good, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He did a good job.
Not too far forward is 1955. Those automated systems are the fucking death of me. Like, they killed that scene because that's exactly how the fuck it is. You answer it and it's like,
Too
no. And I'm like, oh my God.
Representative.
I've looked.
Representative.
Yeah, like honest. Another pro tip: all you got to do is just keep pressing 0.
Pretty much.
I always just say representative. That's all I ever do.
You could do that too, but if you just keep pressing 0, they'll send you to an agent. Unless you have like an asshole company like Metro PCS or T-Mobile.
I want to speak to your supervisor. I was like, bitch, this is an
Karen.
elective procedure.
Karen.
This is an elective procedure.
I wanna
If
speak
you
to
look in
your
the dental
manager.
industry, yeah. I'm like, lady, in the dental industry, you guys, okay, so there's 2 types of fillings, right? You can get the silver ones, like the old school, or you get ones now that replace and they look like your tooth. It's the same color as your tooth, right?
Right.
There are still active insurances to this day that if it is a back tooth, they're like, nah, we only cover silver because nobody sees it back there. Even though you can get poisoning from it,
my
we're going to
God.
cover only if it's silver. So we'll pay you as if it's silver, and the patient's responsible for the difference in the price.
That is terrible.
That's real shit. I'm like, so like little shit like that. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking accurate as fuck. If it's anything close to being elective, they're gonna fucking pay as little as fucking possible because they're fucking pieces of shit.
Fucking bullshit.
I'm sorry, can I backtrack just a second? Did you just say that shit's poisonous?
Silver in your teeth?
I mean, it's debatable. Yeah,
Having metal in your face is not good.
it's
Yeah.
they-
I mean, having metal anywhere in your body would not be good. I have metal in my body right now. I get it.
I'm 100% pure bone.
if they're putting things in place that when you remove it from your body, you legally, as a dental office, you legally have to have a specific system to filter it out properly so it doesn't go back into the environment.
Jesus Christ.
So if they're doing that, and that comes into effect July 1 in Virginia, so like that's legit. You have to buy a filtration system just for this shit to make sure it doesn't go back into the environment.
Oh my
so,
God.
yes, I would say it would be poisonous, but they haven't, they're going to tell you they're not sure. But I think if they're going through those extreme measures, then it's probably got a fucking problem with it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and
man,
just
that's
I know
fucking
that I'm not a part of the
anyway.
I'm not a part of Kevin's Minute Marker Madness, but 21 minutes. It's like when she goes on the date with the weird dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude was weird as fuck the whole time, and he still got like the best date experience out of that whole thing.
You mean you still got to have sex with
Yeah.
her, and he didn't even seem like he gave a shit?
It was literally just like he was just there.
He was a fucking serial killer, too.
Dude, I
He's good,
honestly
man.
did not get that. I really didn't.
No, but like it's literally. I don't know.
He
I
could have just
say a
stayed
bunch of
home
things.
and jerked off, honestly. Like, the way that he
Really?
showed no
If
interest
you
in
could-
that, it's like he didn't even
if
want to
you
be
could-
there himself.
If you could choose to jerk off or have sex, which would you choose?
If I don't give a shit about the person, I'm going to go home and jerk off.
Oh,
You know what?
that's not the average person, I would say.
Do you see the name of the movie that they go to see?
Oh yeah. What's it called?
It's called Coming Up Daisy.
Coming Up Daisies. Yeah, that wasn't the name of the song originally. The name of the movie originally, but
Okay. But you cannot tell me this does not fit my sequel narrative.
about
Linda
this
coming up.
serial
Linda
killer.
comes up, bro. She's fucking Daisy. Coming up Daisy. No, it's Linda, bitches.
Coming up
Linda
Linda.
comes up.
Coming up.
Ejaculating.
And the only
into
reason
Linda.
she goes on this date right here, is because she's trying to filter through the bullshit to meet, what's his name? Harry.
Yeah.
On the same app.
Oh god.
And that's why they tie it together in the end by them going to see Coming Up Daisy again. And she's like, oh no, I've never seen this.
That's just because she's a lying bitch, that's all.
Yeah. Coming Up
I'm
Daisy
just
was actually
saying.
like
So,
that was like a running joke with the whole thing. Like they wrote that script, like it was a whole joke. And honestly, like when Harry's wife is like reading the book to the children, I can't remember where that happens in the movie, but she's reading that book, and then like the dude like takes the book and she's like, oh, that's enough, blah 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 blah, and they're talking about the person that's going to be coming up next. It's the dude who is in the movie. Coming Up Daisy. Like they were just next we're going to be talking to such and such and such and such. It was a dude from the movie. So that was just another thing that they sort of brought in.
But did he even have any part of this film other than that?
No!
Exactly.
No!
So
Like,
what's the point?
It's just like they the Coen brothers like Easter eggs. They're big on that.
All right.
Like
well,
that's
back
one,
to the Minute
I
Marker
wanna
Madness.
like Tilda Swinton's boobs would have been that would have made this 10.
Okay, then. Kev, what else you got?
3 minutes and 45 seconds. This nigga Harry is a fucking savage. He will use these same lines and smash anything that meets him for dinner.
Harry is
Too true.
He's a monster. He's
On
a
the
monster.
nose.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does his
and we already
cardio.
talked about my 39-minute marker. This shit is boring. Kind of slow.
What the fuck?
Then we jump to our 53-minute and 20 seconds. I'm jumping there as we speak because I like to be accurate.
Oh, the chair?
Yeah, so that's when... Yes. I was like, that's what the fuck he was building? Like,
I
that
thought
shit was intense.
The first time I saw the movie, I thought he was building a bomb.
I was like, yo, that shit was fucking wild.
Honestly, I saw that and I'm just
so-
like, yo, that's like an awesome gift for someone.
That's interesting because I had no
Right.
idea what to expect him to show her.
I thought he was building a weapon, like legitimately. I was just like, that's why he's so paranoid. Like, that's why he's being so weird. Like,
Well, self-fucking machine was not on top of my list.
me neither. But still, he's just a thoughtful man.
Yeah.
He's a good person.
So
What up?
then we jump all the way to 1 hour and 8 minutes when they're talking about burning the body to get rid of it. I was just like, Jesus Christ, this shit is fucking wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the CIA?
I love
Yes.
that.
Bro, that's how they handle shit.
Just burn the body.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Nonchalant.
Yeah,
Burn it.
love
If
that.
there's no body, no one
Right.
gives a fuck.
So that shit was wild. And then we had the Hitler workout at
Yeah.
35 seconds later after that. The 1 hour, 8 minutes. And
Reich
13 seconds
aerobics.
or whatever.
Come do some Reich aerobics with myself and John Malkovich. We Heil Hitler for 15 minutes and then we do crunches.
He's coming back, man. He's coming back stronger than ever. Don't you know?
I'm back.
So
I'm back, Hitler.
then we have, we got 1 hour, 16 minutes. And dude, I mean, you can start it there. 1 hour and 16 minutes. God damn, everybody is sleeping around in this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, God dang, like another one.
Everybody's fucking somebody.
The only person that wasn't
Yeah.
fucking somebody, the only people that weren't fucking anyone was Osborne Cox and Chad.
Oh, damn. That's kind of sad.
But both of them got
It is kind of
fucked
sad.
in
They
the
both
end.
ended up dead. Well, Chad, Ox.
That's what I'm saying.
Cox
They both got fucked.
Yeah.
They both got fucked over.
should have just been fucking. Honestly, the people who like did the worst shit got the best out of it because Harry Farrah ended up in Venezuela. Linda ended up with her cosmic surgery. Harry's wife could probably still go through with her divorce.
Yeah, what the fuck? Did they ever explain
So
what
this-
happened to her?
She wasn't really a part of like the secret, like the.
I know,
the
but they didn't
files
give her. They didn't really give her like an ending either. It's just like, oh,
no,
she got
she
the
was
divorce
another
she
one
wanted.
of those. She was another one of those dum loose ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the last part of the Mini Marker Madness is gonna be tied to good old Linda. You know, one of my favorite characters, listed as my favorite character. 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 30 seconds. Just about how goddamn like Linda is most
Pay it.
savage. She don't give a shit as long as she got her surgery.
Mm-hmm.
She got it.
Linda wins, bro. Linda wins.
I do love like this whole like. Oh, and another thing. It was another little fact that I learned about this. I didn't say learned, but like noticed about it. J.K. Simmons never stands up.
Yeah, why would he?
I mean, and I honestly,
He's a big boss. He doesn't need to fucking stand up.
I also think that like just because of how film people do things, there's a good chance that the script was in that folder and he was like looking at it because
that
that's
happens.
how
Yeah.
that's how film things go. Like you can have a script in your lap and just look at it sometimes. Like J.K. Simmons is a great actor. I love him. Oh, and for anybody who's a Marvel fan, he's talking about coming back as being what's his name? J.J. Simpson?
You mean J. Jonah Jameson?
J. Jonah Jameson. That's it. But yeah, he's really open to coming back and being that character because literally no one else can play him.
Well, he actually already was in the last
He was.
Spider-Man
He was.
film.
He was in the
Yeah.
in the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. Because Sam
You-
Raimi
you-
is a fucking legend too.
Look, you say whatever you want, but he was in the latest Spider-Man film.
He's the best choice for. Oh God, he's so good.
For
Spider-Man.
For J. Jonah Jameson, yes, he is the best.
I want pictures of Spider-Man. Anyhoozle.
There you guys.
All right.
Song.
So that does it for me.
Song of the week, then.
So.
Mine out of the way because I know you both hated it. I chose George Thorogood, 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer.
Kev, you want to go
It's a
first?
long song.
Yeah, you might as well pour yourself one for the fucking duration of the song. Shit was like 10 minutes long.
8.5 minutes song.
Fuck.
I was gonna warn you, but I decided not to because fuck you.
So it wasn't a bad song.
It's a good story.
It also didn't seem like anything I couldn't have wrote myself.
Well, you can't play the guitar that good.
No, but I could download a fucking instrumental online just as
Well,
nice.
this is the '80s. Like this, like he did this on his own. Like that's why I thought it was a good song.
All right.
But it is long. I forgot how long it was. My bad.
Yeah. So, Jared, I gotta fall on the same note as Kev. That shit was long as fuck. As soon as I hit play and I saw like 8 minutes, the fuck is
minutes.
happening?
I was like, nigga, what the fuck is this?
Because it took
really
4
good.
minutes to get to the song. Like, I
One
get it. There's a
minute.
nice story.
1 scotch. It won't be it.
Yeah.
I like.
But the thing is, like, I did like it. My favorite part was I said I'm tired. Like, that was my favorite part of that entire song. Like, you haven't paid your rent. I said I'm tired.
Do you
Like,
know
motherfucker.
Like, have you seen George Thorogood before?
No.
George Thorogood is like a little white dude. He's a tiny white dude. And when I first heard the song, I was just like, this is some like Jimi Hendrix lookalike motherfucker. And no, it's a tiny white dude who just got a little bit of soul in him. That's why I picked the song.
It wasn't bad, though. Like, I'm not going to say it was a bad song. It was a good song. I get it.
It's just long.
It's some countries, blues, jazzy shit, but fuck, man, get to the point.
I forgot how long it was. And like, as soon as I went back and like listened to, because I listened to my own song after I suggested, and I picked it, and I was just like, oh no.
Too late now.
Yeah, I know, and I just went with it. But Kevin,
Yes.
All right, well, let's go over Kevin's song.
Yeah, mine was I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet. What do you mean?
I can't remember what song you picked.
Sublime.
No. Never mind. I'm skipping in my notes. My bad.
Okay, well, do you
Sublime. Santeria. I thought I was going to go last
Santeria.
because everybody knew it.
I mean,
so thought it
I
was
can
kind
go
of
next if you want. If that makes you feel better, I don't care.
No, like I was like
No,
no, it's fine. Let's do Santeria next.
Okay, please.
Because
Let's just...
Santeria, like I can't say anything. I love this song. I've loved this song for years. Like I said, this is like the easiest song homework that I've gotten because I know both of these songs, and I love both of these songs. Like they're both saved. They're both saved on my phone. Like I can't say anything bad about either of them.
All right, well, then I have to kind of agree with Jared. Like, this took me back to high school. I have no complaints about this song. It was nice, mellow, easygoing. Just takes me back to, like, driving home in the car. It's just relaxing. Like, man, I got homework to do, but this song's pretty good. That's about it.
Yeah.
My first time hearing this song, I was in the military.
Were you?
Really?
I did not listen to anything other than gangster rap until I got out of the military. Or until I got into the military, I should say.
Oh, so we're kind of related then in some way, Jared, because, I didn't start listening to anything until, like, later on in life either.
Yeah,
I was just Christian music.
I didn't discover I love metal until 2009.
Damn.
And by then, I'd thrown away my 50-cent CDs.
I mean, that's perfectly fine anyway. You should have did that to begin with.
Many men. Many, 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 many men. Anyway, I'm sorry.
What's that?
Wish death upon me.
I don't
It's
cry,
alright.
no. I'm sorry.
We won't do this to Mike right now.
I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I was gangster all throughout high school. And then I became metal.
Who were you guys singing, though?
That was 50 Cent.
What?
Oh, was it?
But speaking of songs,
Don't make me change my song, Mikey.
Oh wait, do not.
I will make
anything.
you listen
Do
to
not.
Many Men.
No, you can't pick a
Wow,
song
I'm
I've
actually.
heard before again.
Here's the thing, like, I'm not even picking metal this week, so how about you just chill?
You can't pick
All
a song
right,
that
well,
I know.
I got something that's not.
Wow.
I got a song that's not really in my wheelhouse, but it's in my wheelhouse because it was. I don't even know how I got on this song, but anyways, yeah.
I'm picking a 15-minute song this week.
Shut the fuck up, Jared.
Yay!
No, not doing it.
All right, well, I picked Bow Down by I Prevail. Which, let me apologize right now. I realize I fucked up.
Why? I like
because
the song.
No. I'm not saying I fucked up in picking the song. I said last week that I'm trying to go through not repeating artist, and I realized I repeated an artist more than once.
Well, yeah, but that's fine.
That's okay.
But anyway, go ahead, guys.
Kev did Nerds like 3 times.
Really?
I thought it was only twice, but all right.
Maybe twice, but still. Like, we've repeated. I think I did Run the Jewels twice, so it's fine.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm doing it this week.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Yeah. Spoiler.
what'd you guys think?
I've heard this, like, it just goes back to, I like I Prevail. And, like, I like hardcore music. I like metal. I like death metal. I like black metal. I like grunge. I like progressive metal. All those things. But I can't admit that some songs sound similar. And Bow Down is just like a song that I would put on my lifting playlist because it just sounds like a bunch of other songs that I like. It's not special, but it still like gives me the same feeling of like I need to kick a wall down or I need to mosh or something like that. Like it's still, I like I Prevail as a band, but I've heard the song before.
Still, I like that response. I got to kick a wall down. That's all I care about.
Yeah, it's legitimately like some fucking good ass music, but you know, it's not life changing. It's just another metal band. It's like trying to compare Backstreet Boys, NSYNC,
All right, Jared.
all those other bands that came out at the same time. But yeah,
No. Kev.
So this is what my comment was meant for when I was like, "Yeah, I'm not there yet."
Yeah, I figured.
Because I'm not. Yeah.
It's fair. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not doing metal this week. I found a different song that caught my attention this week.
okay.
Which case,
Go
if
over
you
songs now, then?
guys, what's that?
Should we go over songs now? Then
Yeah, that's our next part.
I choose. The
Don't
song.
you know the order? Oh my god!
Thank you, Kevin.
Making sure that I can. No, I was just making sure that I could say my song.
You can say whatever you
Yes,
want,
please,
sir, as
Jared,
long as
go
it falls
first.
within the segment lineup.
The Scotsman by Hair of the Dog.
What is it?
I like.
Say that one more time.
It's called The Scotsman
Sounds like an IPA.
by the band.
Right? I thought he was calling out a beer.
It's called The Scotsman by Hair of the Dog, and it's like it's pirate music.
It's what?
It's pirate music.
Pirate?
Yes.
Interesting.
As in, it's been illegally downloaded? What do you mean pirate music?
No, and like it's like this is the music that you listen to when you're on a ship with a bunch of people and you're about to go fuck up some East India Trading Company ship, and you're just drinking and you're about to go fuck some shit up. It's like legit pirate music. It's awesome. I love it. I've been approached because I was told that I'm the only one that does weird songs for Song of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to keep those people happy, man.
Well, whatever. I don't care what they think.
I care what they think. They could
I
subscribe to
noticed.
Patreon.
I noticed. It's fine. It's totally fine. We got to keep 3 different mindsets here. I love that. It's fine.
I'm the only one that's weird.
I don't care what you think.
The Scotsman by Hair
How
of
do
the
you
Dog.
figure you're the
Listen to
fucking
it.
weird one?
I am the weird one.
How do you figure?
Because I like both the things that you like.
No, if anybody is the weird one, it's honestly Kevin. Like, he hasn't seen
Kevin
shit.
is
That's the
just-
problem.
Kevin has a horrible memory. This doesn't make it weird.
There's also that. You're
You're
gonna have
normal,
to trail
Kev.
back into the
Fine.
memory to figure out how the fuck that shit happened. Fuck normal.
I mean, well, one of my favorite quotes. Normal is a word that boring people came up to call interesting people different.
I will. Can I respond to that by saying that there's no such thing as it?
As normal?
No.
I mean, there is a thing as normal.
There's no such thing as normal. Everyone has a different view of it, so it doesn't exist. Just like God.
Oh, you fucker.
You know what?
You know,
what?
Kevin's
I'm
Catholic.
not touching this.
Kevin's
I'm
Catholic.
not touching this.
I am a Christian witch. You
I
need
am
to
not.
chill.
I am not. I am not. My wife is.
Still counts.
I will not
Oh,
say
man.
that is accurate.
What's this? This would be like episode I don't even know, but just don't let her listen to this one.
It's fine. Let her. I don't care.
But anyway,
But,
this is that's my song,
yeah.
The Scotsman. The Scotsman.
Okay.
So who's next?
Mikey?
Yeah, I'll go next. So I'm not suggesting a metal this week. This one caught my attention, mostly because, like, Kev's song took me back for a little bit. So I'm not picking something back from high school quite yet. It's more so recent, within the last 2 years or so. I'm actually picking Moments by Gorillaz.
Ooh, good one.
That sounds familiar.
It's off
I don't know why.
one of their most recent albums. But Gorillaz, you should have heard of. I've been listening to Gorillaz since they came out in the early 2000s. Actually, I think it was 2000 that they came out.
Fair enough.
Yeah. How about you, Kev?
Looking forward to it. So it's going to be back to some dubstep.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it is Alex Clare.
Okay.
And the song is called Too Close.
It's called what?
Come too close?
Too close.
Too close.
I didn't say come anything, you pervert.
Come.
Just too close.
Come in it.
God damn. Just Alex Clare, Too Close.
Too Close.
So that's what I got. Yeah.
Alex Clare,
Okay.
Coming Too Close to coming. Got it.
Coming in the clothes.
Pull out. Grab the balls real quick. Not coming.
No,
Too
don't
close.
pull out. Wear a condom. Otherwise, you end up like Mikey
What, with vasectomy? What does that mean?
with children.
Oh, no, I have a vasectomy.
But you still have the children now.
Yeah, then followed by the vasectomy.
All right, so this is where Kevin takes over. What is next week's movie? Jesus.
No, wait. Mikey didn't pick a song. Wait, did Mikey pick
Yes, Yes, Gorillaz
Yes,
Moments.
I
God
thought
damn,
Mikey
Jared,
went
pay
before
attention.
me.
I was looking at my phone. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Can you get off the gin and the fucking IPA for like 2 minutes, man?
I gotta be on this Instagram, man. I'm in charge now.
I noticed. You're really pushing onto it as well. I love
I
that.
got the juice now.
Because I read this thing that was talking about how like people who do the production for podcasts, like doing the social media is like the tedious hard part, and I can help with that because I can just like you gave me permission to spam memes, so that's all I can do. It's fine.
No, I appreciate it, man. I will still do the every Wednesday or every Tuesday thing, posting the movie for the week. But you're welcome to go ape shit on it as much as you like.
And honestly, I'm probably going to get into the Facebook too, just because that's how I connect to a lot of people. Like, I had to go on Facebook and tell people about our episodes, and they're listening now. And, shout out to...
No, I did not just hang up
there's like
right in the
8
middle of the
I'm not
fucking
gonna name you
thing.
because I don't think you want to be
Damn,
named, but
we
shout
were
out
doing
because
so
I know you listened to
good.
a couple of this week's
We
episodes.
were doing so good.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell all of
There
those
it goes.
stupid theater nerds.
Yeah.
I got you.
I love them.
Yeah.
But, they love this shit. So just put them on. Put them on.
Put them on.
Put them on.
Thanks,
for
Kev.
Fucking
Didn't
Jared.
even notice. It's all good.
But
I love it, Jared.
next week's movie.
So what is next week's? Yes. What is next?
We're
week's
going to do.
movie?
We're doing an animated film this week.
Ooh.
Guys. We're doing
Goofy
Spider-Man
movie?
Into the Multiverse.
What brought this about?
I was thinking about the fact that like Kevin's been talking about we need to do like some more current movies, and I know this movie has won awards. This movie is like culturally relevant, and it's legit good. And
Dude,
I think
everybody
Kevin's
talks
gonna
about
like
this
it.
movie.
I think that Kevin's gonna like this just because of the animation, the soundtrack. Like this movie is legit good.
Wait, Jared,
And-
hold on. Kev, have you seen this?
Unfortunately, is this the one with the Black Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Miles Morales. Don't just
Yeah.
call him the fucking Black Spider-Man. His name is Miles Morales.
Nigga, I don't know names. So I have seen it. I don't remember it, but I believe they are basing the new video game off of him,
the
right?
fuck are
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope.
So what do you think? Like, Mikey, should I still go through with it? Because I have another choice.
No. I'm down for it. I'm just
Let's do
insulted by the fact that he didn't know his name. That's all.
Well, this will be the first time that we ever made Kev watch a movie twice.
There you go.
That's fine.
Let's
That's
do
fine.
it. And now I'll get to watch it for content.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, instead of just,
as
like,
you
watching
said,
it
it's
just to say you did.
And you guys will be able to educate me for things that how Spider-Man is supposed to be and how they changed it, and it's probably some basic shit.
You're
that I
gonna say
didn't
something
realize,
that I
but-
hate, and I hate it.
Oh God. He already said he didn't know fucking Miles Morales' name. That already pissed me off.
A lot of people don't know what Black Spider-Man's name is because Peter Parker has been dominating the comic book industry for the past 50 years.
Yeah, but it's not his turn anymore. We're off to a new fucking universe, okay? It's not 616 anymore. It's time to go on to the next segment.
I like Miles, and I like Gwen too. But anyway, we're doing Spider-Man Into the Multiverses because this is a recent movie. It's a culturally relevant movie, and it's honestly like this might be one of the only 10s I ever throw out there. Just throwing it out there. It might be.
Okay.
Because it's animated and legit good. Doesn't need tits to be good, so it might be a 10.
You just said everything needs tits to be better.
This is one of those exceptions, man. There's an exception to every rule.
I don't know. Alright, fine. Alright, guys. Well, this has been fun.
Shit, dude.
Let's get to the best part of this entire thing. Getting a hold of us. Kev's never seen it. It's literally everywhere. We're touching everyone. We're on everything. I found us on podcasting sites I didn't even know that we were broadcasting on.
And to all the people that I know that have been just jumping in and listening, thank you.
And then at some point we do need to figure out when we can work everything out together. You know, all three of us kind of thing.
Oh, to to do it live again?
If we can do it live or start doing videos or whatever, I definitely want to try pushing it. But to everyone out there right now, catch us on our website, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, everything. We are here. We are trying to expand. We're trying to reach you, not just us. And we're not just trying to be three guys reminiscing about how great things are and how one of us fucked up all the time, but how honestly, we can reach out to you as well.
That's not me.
And I know that a lot of the people that I know who listen to the show, they listen and then hit me back with facts that I got wrong or things like that. Listen to it just to correct a fucker. I know how you people like that.
That's fun too.
Correct us. Do that.
Please.
And every time you correct us, donate.
Eat a dick. Oh, donate, yes.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Help us out, guys.
Yeah, you guys are going to love my audio, by the way.
Which parts? The parts where you fall out and then we have to pick you back up?
Whoa.
That only
Jared didn't notice the last one.
That's only happened twice.
It happened twice on this call, but I think you missed the second one.
Yeah, he definitely missed the second one. Dude, you didn't even know I left. You were still talking. You were getting all your shit out.
I called back so fast, and Jared was still going in, and I was like, yeah!
It was perfect. It worked out so well.
You fuckers.
Oh, I love it. All right, guys.
Well, then.
This has been another great, fun episode. Thank you guys for joining us on another great episode of Kev's Never Seen It. My name is Mikey.
This is Kevin.
My name is Jared.
I'm still here.
Kev, what are you still doing?
I didn't drop out yet.
Thank God.
Third time's the charm, bitches.
That's it.
Thanks for joining us again, guys. We will fix what we can. We'll see you guys next week.